So welcome to this brief introduction to Pi Sigma Alpha, the National Political Science Honor Society. I am the faculty advisor for the Delta Theta chapter here at Arizona State University, Mark D. Ramirez. I'm an associate professor in the School of Politics and Global Studies here at Arizona State University. This introduction is really meant to be an orientation to our new members, as well as provide some information to prospective members about what Pi Sigma Alpha is and what the benefits of joining are. So Pi Sigma Alpha is a National Political Science Honor Society founded in 1920 at the University of Austin in Texas. The chapters exist at most universities, so your membership will be recognized among most universities. The goal is to recognize and promote high academic achievement in political science. So again, it is a political science honor society, recognizing those who meet a high level of academic achievement. Notable members include former President William Jefferson Clinton, as well as former Chief Justice of the U.S. Supreme Court, William H. Rehnquist. So Pi Sigma Alpha is a nonpartisan organization that is open to any political science student who meets the degree of academic achievement. And so these two happen to be just a few of people in their college days who met the high standards of being admitted into Pi Sigma Alpha and joined the organization. So why should you become a member? Well, membership provides opportunities to interact with faculty and other students in political science, as well as prepare for postgraduate careers in MA, PhD, and even JD programs. So why become a member? We offer different ways to build your resume through leadership positions, through charitable acts. So I try to build into the organization each year different ways for students and as many students as possible to build their resumes. And we offer lots of social networking opportunities, so lots of in-personal, informal events such as just lunches. I like to recognize our graduating seniors each year with an informal lunch, or if you can just stop by, grab something to eat. We have more formal events throughout the semester where students can get together and talk about politics. These would be things like, say, debate watches, election night watches. Some years the students do like game nights. So it's really in the hands of what the students want to do. And so the membership provides a really good opportunity to meet and mingle with other students who are interested in political science. We often try to do a lot of career building activities, but also provide opportunities to give students leadership experience. Sometimes we co-host different events with different leadership programs. We also have chapter officers that are elected by the members each year. And so this gives students an opportunity to be president or vice president of the chapter, be treasurer of the chapter, run the communications for the chapter. So we try to create as many opportunities for students to take a leadership role. We have lots of different events. Sometimes I arrange lunches with faculty and students. I try to do those about once a month when possible. This gives students an opportunity to get to know their faculty more, but also meet other students in political science. We hold different types of speakers. So each year I usually bring out one or two political scientists that talk about different topics of interest to the students. These are sometimes large events, but then we usually hold smaller lunches where members only get the opportunity to meet with our guest speakers. We also do things like, we used to do Congress to Campus. We have different politicians and public officials who come in and speak to students. So most recently we had Jeff Flake speak via Zoom to our members. One of the major benefits of Pi Sigma Alpha is preparing students for graduate school, particularly if you're going to be in graduate school in political science. Then I think this is an organization that you should absolutely join. Some of the opportunities are venues to promote your research, best paper awards. Pi Sigma Alpha holds an annual conference. where you can present your research, meet faculty from other universities, meet students from other universities who are engaging in political science research. And so there's a lot of opportunities here for you to sort of serve as a stepping stone for your preparing your application for graduate school. I like to give an overview of graduate school for students who might be interested. You might be on the fence. So I like to, and I'm always here to talk about what graduate school entails and why you might want to do it and how to prepare best for it. And I think being a member of Pi Sigma Alpha definitely prepares you for graduate school. There's also a range of national office programs, and these are programs that the National Pi Sigma Alpha organization distributes for members across the country. So there's the McManus Washington Intern Scholarship. You can find more about it at the web address listed there. They give usually 5 $2,000 scholarships for Pi Sigma Alpha members to take part in a credit-based Washington, D.C. internship program. So if you're headed to Washington, D.C. in one of our internship programs, you can take advantage of the scholarship opportunity. You can at least apply for it. There's the Penman Graduate Scholarship. So these are, again, 5 scholarships of $2,000 for Pi Sigma Alpha members enrolling in graduate school in political science. So if you think you're going to be are interested in a political science PhD program or maybe a master's program, here's a way to sort of defer some of those costs. Ways to build your applications for graduate school. As someone who's sat on lots of graduate school committees, I like to see students and applicants who have done some research and who know that graduate school is often research orientated. So there's this National Undergraduate Student Conference, which is a 2-day research conference and professional development conference, usually in February and usually in Washington, D.C. Students might need some help deferring the costs, and usually the School of Politics and Global Studies, we can help you in that regard if you're interested. There's also the Undergraduate Journal of Politics. So you can submit your research for publication in a journal at www.psajournal.org. Previous Pi Sigma Alpha members have published in those journals, so it's something that our members do. And it's a really great thing to have on your resume or CV if you're applying to graduate or post-degree programs. The national office hosts a national best paper and a best thesis competition. So these give cash prizes of $250 for class papers or theses. You can send your nominations to me, and then usually I will send them to a committee of my faculty peers to send to the national office. There's also a gifted hire job site. This is an invitation-only employment website for Honor Society members. So you get access to this website through your membership through Pi Sigma Alpha. And it's a really nice way for employers that want to hire sort of the best of the best people coming out of college. They can just go to this website and they know that the only people that have access to this website are people that are in these various honor societies. So the people at the top of the class. Other national programs, our chapter has done really good in securing chapter activity grants, usually for speakers and induction ceremonies, but really the chapter can decide whatever it wants to do with the grant money. So it puts in an application typically in October. Decisions usually come out in December, and so the chapter has some money to host an event of their own making in the spring semesters. So I think this is a great opportunity for our students. Also, you can get graduation medallions and honor cords. So these are $17 each or $30 for both. These prices may fluctuate over the time, but this is the current rate. And you can order these directly from the national office. And so if you're looking for something for a graduation, this is a nice way to show your membership in Pi Sigma Alpha. Okay. The last thing I'll talk about here is Pi Sigma Alpha is a student organization. That means the students run the organization, and what the chapter does each year is determined by you, the students, the student members. So we have chapter officers that are elected each year, and their role is to organize meetings and events and to work with the chapter members in sort of planning for the year of what events we want to host. The chapter does run elections each year, so you can be elected into one of these roles. and the chapter officers oversee those elections. So all the things that I talked about early on about why you might want to be a member, those are really just some of the ideas that we've done in the past. Some of the benefits and events that we've done in the past that students have wanted to do, but we've also done, students have organized lots of other things too that I didn't mention. So you can really use this organization to sort of fulfill your own needs and goals in conjunction with other members. My role as a chapter advisor is really to facilitate your goals. So students and the chapter officers usually come to me wanting to do something, and I see my main role as trying to make that happen. I also am a good person to interact with or be an intermediary with the national office. And I also make sure that the organization adheres to the university rules. But beyond those three things, this is a student organization, and the success really depends on the members. And we've had great members and a lot of great success and done a lot of really interesting things over the years. So for more information about Pi Sigma Alpha, you can see the national organization's website at www.pisigmaalpha.org. You can look at our local chapter's website on the School of Politics and Global Studies webpage. You can contact either the chapter officers or myself, the faculty advisor. You should find information about who the chapter officers are on that School of Politics and Global Studies webpage here. The chapter also has an Instagram account, a Facebook account. You can get connected that way. And I think there might even be some other social media accounts that I'm unaware of. So that's how you can get involved. That's what we do. And I look forward to hearing from a lot of you.